From there, what ended up happening was I got third place in my first event. I would have earned a card for next year, which would have been huge. I would have had a place to play next year.
It takes a lot of conflict to solve problems in the short term.
So today I just want to kind of talk about the little stuff behind club sponsorships that you probably don't know, because I think some people have kind of a misconception as to why some of us pick certain companies to have our equipment with. And the first thing you might not know is that companies have different priorities. So say for example, let's go with Nike, right? Nike likes having their athletes have a very clean appearance, so meaning they don't like their athletes having logos. So that's why really I can't remember the other guy, but I know Jason Day has like one logo on his sleeve. I think it's Lexus, and I can't remember, there's like one or two other guys that do, but I think that's because of previous contracts that they had before they signed with Nike, and so they couldn't really do anything about it, and because they're big name guys. So I mean, Nike still wants Jason Day to wear their stuff, but regardless, I mean, they're the anomaly. Nike likes to have their guys have no logos, and so that's kind of something to think about. If you have a lot of sponsors that want to have their logo on your apparel, Nike probably wouldn't be a good way to go. You can still put logos on your bag, but apparel would be out. Another example, Ping is really big on you playing their putter. Obviously, TaylorMade, you can probably guess what they're big on. They want you to play their woods. The other companies I'm not really 100% sure on, so I can't really comment on much of that. I'm sure Titleist is big on you playing their golf ball, but different companies have different priorities, different things that they want to have in your bag in order for you to be getting help from them. And so this plays a part into what companies you work with, because if you choose a company that wants their logo on their hat and you want to be with Nike, well, tough shit. I mean, Nike wants their logo on their hat, and so does the other company, whatever that company is. That's going to be hard to do. And so that's why you see guys like, I don't know, FootJoy or Adidas. Also, they're not really that big on having the logo on their hat, and so a lot of guys go with those companies because they have more freedom with other sponsorships that they might try to get lined up. Also, you get bonuses from these companies, but these bonuses only come if you are you have a contract with them and they're paying you to play their equipment. So for example, for me, Callaway's just gonna, they're about to just give me equipment. They're not paying me to play their equipment. There's a difference. I'm not under contract under Callaway. Well, I guess technically I kind of am, but I'm not getting paid. That's what I'm saying. These bonuses only come when you're getting paid. So for example, the Nike guys, right? So they get, I'm not exactly sure the details, but I know my buddy was telling me that for every world ranking point that you get, not world ranking spot, world ranking points, like one full point is pretty hard to earn. For every point you earn, you get $2,000, right? So Nike has something like that, and I know Shrixon, a buddy, told me that if you play every web.com event that you play, they pay you $2,000. And I'm sure other companies have their forms of bonuses as well. I'm just not aware of what they are. I haven't really asked any of those guys from the other companies, not the actual people in the companies. I'm talking about like my buddies who are with Titleist or TaylorMade or whatever they are. I haven't really asked them about the details of their stuff, but I'm sure they have their own form of bonuses. these details can be all different if you have an agent representing you. So agents, sports agents, they're able to get you deals, equipment deals, apparel deals, stuff like that. And they can kind of negotiate on behalf of you. So these things that I'm saying right now, they're just information that I've gotten from my buddies. It doesn't mean that this is how it is for every single player. I'm sure it's not, but I'm just kind of sharing some of the information from behind the scenes here. And so that brings me to talk about, why did I choose Callaway? Now, I don't think I should talk about all the little details, but the first thing I noticed is that they take care of their little guys really well. And so for guys like me, that's a huge factor. I've been looking around and been noticing that Callaway takes care of their little guys really well. Nike did the same thing when they were in the equipment industry. I took notice of that, and for a guy like me who's, in the grand scheme of things, I'm still a nobody. Just because I had a 3rd place finish over there in China, that doesn't mean jack shit. But beautiful part is that if I just have a couple good weeks next year, that whole thing changes. I could be on the web next year. I could be a little bit more attractive to different club companies, apparel companies, stuff like that. You know, a couple good weeks next year, that whole thing could be flipped around. Now, I do want to say that the point of this video is not for me to say that, hey, you know, you can make so much money playing golf, because I can assure you there's about a million different better jobs that you can have in terms of making money than to play golf. But I mean, you know, of course, if you're the 1% of the 1%, yeah, of course you're gonna make a lot of money no matter what you do. If you're on the PGA Tour or European Tour, or even the web.com guys, they make a decent amount of money. But those guys are the 1% of the 1%. And that's true for any industry that you're in. So I don't want you guys to take the wrong narrative out of this, because the rest of the time you're scratching and clawing to get to that point. So yeah, I mean, I just wanted to kind of make that clear, because that's not the point of this video. I'm just kind of sharing with you guys just the different information that I've learned over the years from talking with some of my friends and all that. So that's all from me today, guys. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed already, make sure you hit the subscribe button and you hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys in the next video. Hey guys, if you made it all the way to the end of the video, I want to give you guys a little something. For only 4 days, there'll be a Black Friday sale on all of my programs. 40% off of all my programs for just 4 days. But here's the thing. With the private coaching plan, I can only help the first 10 people because there's only one of me, and unfortunately my time is limited. And for those of you who have gotten the private coaching plan before, you guys know how in-depth my analysis is of your swing, because I really try to help you understand why things are happening and what to do to fix it. So use this coupon code here for 40% off of all of my programs, only for the next 4 days. I hope y'all had a good Thanksgiving, and I'll see y'all in the next video.